Hey, what's up, guys? It's John from 5 to Close, where I help people make the money they need and stay out of the weeds. So today I'm supposed to bring you episode 3, but it's raining outside and I couldn't find a good spot. So we're going to do episode 2.5, and it's going to be kind of like an underground episode, the filler, right, until I can get episode 3 out. So in episode 2, I talked about the outside and what message is that sending to people. And at the end of it, I kind of touched on influence and community marketing. And I wanted to go a little bit deeper into that and maybe help you guys understand what I mean about this. You see, a big chain has 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 restaurants. You're nationwide, you have a nationwide marketing campaign, the same menu everywhere. Good. You want consistency from your brand to the people. That I know if I go to eat in Orlando at a Fridays, for example, and I go to Dallas, Texas, that it's going to be the same exact experience and the same menu. It's familiarity. Cool. But when you only market that way, there's a huge problem. Let me take a guess. Tell me what my aim is. You go after middle income, middle class families, probably mom, dad, dad, whatever, with 2 kids, maybe older fixed income and younger, the 18 to 25 crowd that's entry level, doesn't have the money to go out to fine dining yet. All based on an income, because I can tell by your price points because they're the exact same. So you run these national ads and they're very similar. They're all the same. I mean, let's be honest, they're all the same. It says, come in today for our new blank. You're going to have a great time with your family at blank. Hurry today, it's only available for a limited time. It's only blank. Every time you roll out a special, it's the same thing. The message that I'm getting from that is this. Hey, our food is good and you can afford it. Okay, cool. I mean, I like food that I can afford that tastes good. Why not? Well, the problem is that all of you are marketing it the same way. So if I have 4 choices with the same message, that there's food here, here, that's good and I can afford it, how am I going to choose which one I'm going to go to? I'm probably going to go to the one that's closest to my house because it's easy. Let's get back to the notes. So I looked at the menus, 4 different menus, not much difference, a few, maybe 5 to 10 items each, but the same basics: steak, burger, salads, pasta Alfredo, wings, fries, veggies. Desserts were pretty much the same across the board. And, you know, that tells me that their marketing's not working either, man, because you're throwing out this huge net, right? This huge net, like a big fishing net, right? And you're just capturing whatever's there. So if that's the way you're doing things, you have to be all things to all people. And that's why your menu is so big. I know that is untenable. I know that will not last for a long time because I know how much food needs to go into each one. I know that you're throwing food out. I know your food cost is high, especially once the sales dip. You're throwing food out probably left and right. You got to hack that menu. And, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. Let's talk about, instead of being all things to all people, why don't you be one thing to your community? And the way to do that is through social media. Lucky for you, I went through and audited your social media accounts for you. A light audit, just a skim. All right, so I went to these restaurants: Ruby Tuesdays, Fridays, Chili's, and Applebee's. I will not tell you which one is which. You can do the research on your own, but you can decide what to do with the information. All my marketing people and all my marketing friends, if you're watching this out there, listen to the information and then just comment and tell me what you think you could do with those kinds of followings and, you know, how you could turn this around, just for examples. All right, so Restaurant A, we have 1.2 million followers. 1.2. The highest liked post out of 1.2 million followers, 535. Not 1,000, just 535. The lowest, 16. 16 likes on 1.2 million followers. I went through a couple of the posts to see any comments. 0 engagement. There was nobody going to like any of the comments, smile at them, laugh at them, whatever. And yeah, they just didn't engage with anyone at all. All right. So just a quick side note for the people who work in restaurants or you own these places or something like that. As a person who loves service, your social media engagement and presence tells me what my experience is going to be like in there. It's a direct reflection of it. So if I go in there and see people are posting comments that are not good, or I had a bad experience and you're not even looking at them at all, I know in my mind that when I go to the restaurant and if something happens, you're going to do the same thing. Just side note for you. All right, so now let's go to this same company's Twitter page, 15,000 followers. How do you go from 1.2 million to 15? And the marketing is extremely lazy. They just basically, you know, you can link your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. That's it. Every post is exactly the same. Same headline, same picture, exactly, even less engagement than that. I mean, we're talking about 3-4 likes, guys, out of 15,000 followers. So their Instagram, 40,000 followers, same exact pictures in the same exact order with the same caption on Instagram. Exact same thing. 3 places. So I looked at one of the comments. There were one that only had 5 comments on it, right? Pretty easy to knock out. No replies, no engagement, nothing. I mean, I can see why Gary Vee doesn't respond to all this stuff. I mean, he's got like 3,000 comments on there. You can't do that. But if you only have 5 comments, I mean, thank you. Love it. All right, send us a picture of you enjoying it, and we'll send you an appetizer. It's not hard. Restaurant, what did I say, A or B? Let's say B. All right, 6.2 million followers. Oh, let me side note on this. These 2 restaurants didn't allow you to review their restaurant on their Facebook. Not good, man. Not good. The highest liked post, 1,600 likes. The least, 106 likes. 106 likes with 6.2 million followers on Facebook. Like, so I'm going to speed through this because I don't want this video to be too damn long. But the Instagram, same. 150,000 followers. Highest like post, 850. Twitter, same story. Twitter is actually funnier. 210,000 followers on Twitter. Lowest engaged post, 8. 8 likes. I get that on pictures of my dog, dude. Like, come on. All right, Restaurant C, 3.8 million followers. This one you actually could review. Out of all the 4, this is the only place you could review on Facebook. So I'll go look at the reviews. There are 4 1-star reviews right at the top. Please, if you own a restaurant or you're in this industry, respond to all these reviews, right? I'm only going to read the top 4 or 5 reviews. And if they're all negative, that sucks for you because I'm probably not going to eat there. Then if I go into the comments and I see that you haven't even responded to it, like even like, hey, send us a DM and we'll talk about it like through email or on a phone or something like that, I'm definitely not going there because I know you don't give a shit when something goes wrong. So 3.8 million followers. Most liked post was 96. 96. Crazy. Instagram, same story, 250,000 followers. Most liked, 2,000. Lowest, 383 with 200,000 followers. Again, content all the same across the platforms. Twitter, same thing, 390,000. High, 2,900. Low, 42. 42 likes with 390,000 people following. Restaurant number 4, or D, 6.2 million followers. The most liked post had 3,500 likes out of 6.2 million followers. The least 585. Like you're not even trying. Instagram, Twitter, same story. I won't bore you with that. So, you're doing a terrible job on social media. Everything looks the same. All across all 4 platforms. All the pictures, you're just posting from one, copying it to the next one, and copying it to the next one. You're not engaging anyone that is posting to you. So let me tell you what it's like. Imagine you have this guy with this huge voice, right? You have 6.8 million followers, you have a huge voice. And you're just talking. There's only a certain amount of people listening. Everyone else is turned that way, looking at something else. You have a certain amount of people listening. So they start talking back to you. Comments, right? Engagement. Likes, shares, whatever. You don't respond to any of that. You just keep talking. Now, if I met someone, or I had a friend that just talked all the time, and every time I said something to them, they just totally ignored me, or gave me some BS response that showed me they weren't even paying attention, and kept talking, how long do you think we're going to be friends? Not long at all. And on social media, all you have to do is go unfollow. You see a post, unfollow, hide, whatever, and they'll never hear from you again. You guys are talking about sales being down and the competitive market, and I just read some articles on you that you're changing CEOs, that you don't know where the company's going, that you have to bring in these outside people, that you're hiring outside firms. You're missing a huge opportunity here. You have an audience. You just don't know how to talk to them because you're probably listening to someone that doesn't know what they're doing. That's the reality of it. I'm not an expert, but I know experts who would be happy to help me help you, right? Now, I know that you're watching this because I tagged you in it. I tagged your CEOs in it and your CMOs in it on Facebook and LinkedIn. And I'm asking everyone, if you would, share it. Or if you know these people directly, please reach out to them and show them this video. One of you is going to make a decision to reach out and start a conversation. That is going to be the person in the organization that sets themselves apart from everybody else. If you type in one of your names, go on Google. Type in one of those names and type in Google. And it'll say people also search for, down here, and there are 9 restaurants that are similar to you. 9. So, which one of you is going to stand out? Which one is going to do things the new way instead of the old way? Which one of you is going to call me or reach out to me so I can help you?